Evening, class. What if I told you that most political policy are based off of your favorite or most hated politicians' pockets? Yeah, that new law they're trying to push through that's going to bring a company success or hinder its business was designed to do just that. Designed to send the stock price through the roof or make it plummet faster than the Titanic. And do you also know who has stocks, calls, or puts in these companies? That's right, you guessed it. Your favorite politician. Now, let me make one thing clear. Insider trading has no party preference. This now illegal practice only has a user preference of being a criminal. It's wrong because policy shouldn't reflect or have any conflict of interest with a politician's personal finances. On top of that, stocks are based off of current events, which politicians can easily manipulate for profit. So now, you tell me, is this the type of government you want tending to the little guy like me or you? I sure hope not. First, I want to talk about the negative effects of insider trading among politicians and how it ripples throughout the justice. 78 members of Congress have violated a law designed to prevent insider trading and stop conflict of interest, also known as the Federal Stock Act, according to BusinessInsiders.com's January 3rd, 2023 article. 78 politicians. I'm pretty sure some of them have manipulated policy so that they can get a sure thing. 78 politicians. I guess when money's on the line, a step in the wrong direction is as easy as a step in the right. Now, Senator Nancy Pelosi, you probably all have heard of her, took so many steps in the wrong direction that Congress had to make an act just for her called the Pelosi Act. According to housley.senate.gov, the Pelosi Act prohibits members of Congress and their spouses from holding, acquiring, or selling stocks or equivalent economic interests during their tenure in an elected office. Are we voting for politicians or are we voting for lobbyists? I'm a little confused here. Next, and the most obvious fact of this speech, is stocks are based off of current events. Events in which politicians have a large influence over. Now, we've talked about policy. Let's talk about the average Joe. The average Joe that's trying to secure his retirement through the stock market because his company has a bad 401k plan. And we all know that we're going to outlive Social Security. Now, if a politician has stock in average Joe's stocks, then the average Joe can be a comfortable old Joe. But if that same politician has puts, let's just say the average Joe is going to have to work an extra 15 years. There are 4 factors that shape markets, and government is the top determinant, according to Investopedia.com March 17, 2023 article. Government figures have so much capital. Think about the Silicon Valley bank crisis. One big withdrawal triggered a mass withdrawal, which caused bank failure. And the results are higher interest rates, bailouts, you name it. George Mason Law School Emeritus Dean Henry Monet says that banning insider trading is as pointless as the prohibition of alcohol in the 1920s, according to AEI.org's April 29, 2014 article. There's always going to be a politician who's trying to line their pockets through insider trading, but that does not make it right. America doesn't need pocket politics, nor do the legislatures that tries to enforce it. We must make sure that we keep making steps in the right direction, not the wrong one. Because justice and integrity is a one-way street. Thank you.